Now, next, we're going to bring to the line. We're going to go to one of the smallest, maybe most rural islands of Hawaii. My mother and father are both from this island, so it's wonderful to be reconnected or connected to these individuals on this island. My cousin, so I started my cousin, who's in Vegas. Shout out Selena. And my cousin Selena brought it back to our island of Molokai and shared it with her cousins there. And when we shared it with this island, they really came together. They just came together and supported each other in the 5-day drop duplication system that we have. And this one woman that we're going to bring on was the very first person that started the duplication system with us. I do have to shout out Auntie Wendy, because Auntie Wendy is on this call, I think. Shout out to Auntie Wendy, who did start with us, about 3 or 4 years ago. But when we started the 5-day drop duplication system, this woman we're going to bring to the line was the first to start it with us. She began with us in December 2023. So she made a decision early, before the holidays. So that in itself showed that she was really ready and committed to do this, because she was like, I'm not waiting till 2025. She started with us in December 2023. And now, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, 10 months later, she's now down 50 pounds. And I had to say it. I had to say it first, because I don't know how loud you were going to say it in your presentation. So I'm going to bring her to the line right now. This woman has 5 children. They're all adults. She has 9 grandkids. She has a really cool job. She makes sure that all of the airplanes are safe on the island of Molokai, because there's a lot of birds. So she literally shoots her rifle all day long, and she makes sure that the birds do not get in the way of the airplanes. She's an amazing woman. She's super, super smart. I've gotten to know her on a personal level as well, and she's super smart. And I'm so excited to introduce her here, guys, because she's also very shy. So something special about her journey as well is she's gotten to the level of Director 3, Platinum 1, and she did it without ever really promoting on social retail. So it's on social media. So it's a very special situation. So I'm excited. I'm excited for them to hear from you, and I'm excited for them to, feel you. So I'm going to bring to the line now. I'm going to stop talking. Welcome to the call, Nahula Kapuni. Hi, Nahula. How are you doing?
Good morning. Nervous. Can you hear me?
Well, we can hear you loud and clear. Thank you so much for being with us this early. Go ahead and share your story. We want to hear from you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm coming in from Molokai, Nahula. Born in Duvashel, married a Kapuni. 5 children, 9 grandchildren. I'm blessed. I love them all. But I want to start with, I started back in 2023, and that year was so hard health-wise for me. I fought through breast cancer. I went through radiation and put on a lot of meds. This battle left me exhausted and sluggish. I was overweight. I had no energy. My knees were in pain, and they swelled up. Every time I tried to exercise, I knew I needed to weigh 250 pounds. Physically and emotionally, I was headed down a downward spiral, and it was taking its toll. To add to all these ongoing concerns, my doctors told me that I needed to lower my glucose and cholesterol levels, or else I'd be put on more meds. And I'm so against synthetic meds and dread the thought of adding 2 more medications to my list, because I was already on 4. So, of course, I needed to do something, and I've already tried every diet you can imagine, even using a patch on my pico while sleeping. Like, if you don't know what is pico, it's the belly button. I starved. I ate things I thought was healthy, and it wasn't. The 5-day drop taught me that. Things were looking grim until I saw posts and short videos on Facebook from my cousin's wife, cousin Selena, LK, and Camilla Mella. I got to shout her out. She was God sent. what I saw blew my mind because she was just a year younger than me. And she still looked like she was in high school. She had so much energy and was full of life. And I thought to myself, geez, if I could have just 1/4 of her energy, I would be happy. So probably weeks passed by. I watched her every day. Every day she was devoted to her posting. And thank God, because I finally reached out. I guess you could say the rest is history. It was then that my life with More Dear began. I started my first job shortly before Christmas Day, December 18th to be exact, and I completed that job 9 pounds lighter on December 23rd. Yep, a day before Christmas Eve when all the food come out in Hawaii. This was the real test. I had to now navigate the holidays, trying my best to hold the weight off. I still had desserts, and I still had wine. However, I did give up the rice and processed food. You're supposed to give up 3, right? I only gave up 2. And like anyone else, that was huge. Fast forward to the second drop in January, and something weird happened. At the start of the drop, I weighed myself, and I noticed I didn't gain any weight. And in fact, I was 4 ounces lighter. That's when I was sold on this program, the product and the company. Not only did it improve my joints and energy levels, but my blood work results were amazing. Even had my doctor scratching her head in disbelief. But most importantly for me, I didn't need to be put on diabetes and cholesterol meds. I even got off the water pill. I heard Darylyn mention that about one of her customers this morning. Amazing. That was a big feat. So here's how I started advertising, the duplication thing, but I actually just wanted to share. I was so happy that I wanted to tell somebody. And the first one was my Duchelle cousins. I told them how I lost 14 pounds in 2 drops. You all know my cousins, Kule and Nani. They didn't hesitate. They wanted in. I hooked them up with Brandy to explain it, just like Selena did for me. Duplication. After their first job, they dived right in, joined as SMs, and took off running, posting on social media, and took our little island by storm. They followed instructions and did that social media duplication part really well, following Selena and Brandy's lead in getting the word out. Kule and Nani became chat leaders and grew their team very fast. Like, I'm proud of them. And did I mention we're first cousins? As you can tell, we're total opposites. I was sitting back watching them and keeping my health journey private. I'm the shy one in the family, but I did share with close friends and classmates, face-to-face or in Messenger. My first dropper that I coached alone because he wanted to keep it private too, which of course I knew all too well, my friend Sunny Paleka. He resides on the island of Hilo with his family, but was born and raised on Molokai. He day trades for a living and teaches others to do the same. This is what took a toll on his health due to the hours it entails. You need to get up early, and he was up all day helping people. But he began his weight loss journey and lost over 100 pounds. Out of that 100 pounds, 83 pounds was lost since he started More Dear in February. He achieved it because of the 5-day drop as well as the maintenance products. I'm super proud of his journey and so many friends and family that I helped along the way privately that has lost 20, 30, and even 40 pounds. They all kept me accountable in our quiet corner. Then I decided to advertise on Facebook about the Pure BioCell because it took away my knee pain and swelling. I was mobile again. All that old age crawling out of bed was gone, and I knew others needed it. My post was about BioCell, my 3-mile walk around the airport perimeter where I work. I took pictures and posted that along with a screenshot of my walking app as proof and a picture of me holding the Pure in my hands, blocking the Mudir name so that they would come to me, right? Well, my customer pod exploded. I became Platinum 1 because of this. Customers felt the effect and shared with others. I also made sure they knew about their referral links so they could save as well. Most of them that responded to my post told me this: wow, I knew it was real and going to work because you never do post these kinds of things on Facebook. One of my BioCell customers that I need to mention is Annette English. She told me that she couldn't stand up for very long because she suffered from sciatica. Her pain disappeared in 3 days after I gave her a bottle of BioCell. She went back to her healthy, active lifestyle of paddling canoe, hiking, and hunting. Her high blood pressure, cholesterol, and glucose levels were back in the normal range. She believed in the product so much that she began to spread the word too. She shared her journey with a lot of people and had customers signing up and using her link. She earned more dear cash and was able to save on her purchases. I'm so happy that I was able to be a part of her healing. As she said, she's going to take this product for life. That's how strongly she believes in it. This post also attracted the one and only Tita Melvina Starkey Sakurada. Her brother saw my post and shared my journey with her. I told him not to, but he did. But I'm thankful he did because it's God's will we need to share. She started with a 5-day job and focused on her family first, her wife and son. Learned about each product and did a few drops before she decided to share. Once she made up her mind to share, she took off like wildfire. She's an amazing chef and chat leader to so many. She has droppers not only on Molokai, but on Oahu, Maui, Lanai, Bay Island, Kauai, Washington, Alaska, Louisiana, Arizona, Colorado, and Texas. She has lost over 20 pounds on her journey, and I'm always amazed with all her wellness posts. She's a social butterfly and the one that encouraged me to post my pictures and stories on Facebook. She slowly pushed me out from hiding. I'm active in all her job chats, and she's helping others with their jobs as well. Duplication. She just completed her 8th 5-day drop today. I'm super proud of her and all those that followed her lead. She's making chat leaders too. Auntie Jerry is one of them. Michelle Naiole started as a BioCell customer. That post attracted her. But she went on her own and bought a 5DD kit because she wanted to try, she said. I saw her order and ended up helping her and her friends shoot their first drop. I need to mention her because she's not your social media person type. She's a private person. Sounds familiar, right? Well, even with being very busy with her own catering business, she makes the time to help her family and friends by leading her own drop chats. All of her customer base was all done personally. They all saw her results and wanted in. 2 social marketers, 13 customers, and growing. She's duplicating too in her own way. Those she helps, shares personally, and attracts others. In fact, she has 5 new droppers joining her in the next drop. just because she helped their auntie drop 30 pounds. She has an amazing story that one day I hope she will share too. I'm sure you can ask her about it and she'll share. She'll tell you her story, but probably won't do it on Facebook. Everyone here's, this is the thing. Everyone has their own way of duplicating. You just need to key into what makes them comfortable in sharing and help them share their way. I remember when I first started, I seen a before and after picture of Sharma Bautista and how she accomplished losing 50 pounds. She was my inspiration. I said I was going to do that. So I was focused on losing 50 pounds and breaking through that 200-pound barrier. I'm proud to report I crushed both those goals at the end of August. Just wanted to share that. I can't remember being under that weight, 200. But even those yo-yo diets that I bought didn't bring me below 200. So now my nearest goal is to get to 175 to 180, and I know it's possible because of the products. Today, despite battling some medical issues, doing the 5-day drop not only helped me heal faster from a recent spinal surgery, but using the supplements and products daily has saved me from additional medical problems. I would be screwed if my knees were in top shape prior to the spinal surgery because I needed to use it a lot. I totally believe in Modir and Selena's posting where God sent. The blessings continue to flow abundantly. Just look at how much people we have helped, especially on our little island of Molokai. This, to me, is the most rewarding part of the journey. Selena helped her home island, but lives all the way in Vegas. Brandy, she has ties to this island, and it came back. How awesome is that? So rewarding to help people get back their health. As for the business part, I was never focused on the money, but I am blessed to say that my commissions supplies me with products for my husband, children, grandchildren, my dad, and I'm even able to share with others. God bless and mahalo to everyone that trusted in my words and is currently on this journey with me. Let the Lord flow through you to help others, and He will make sure your well never runs dry. Back to you, Brandy.
Wow, thank you so much, Nahula. Woo. Everyone is just cheering you on in the chat. It's like blowing up. Thank you so much for that awesome share.
You're welcome.
Amazing.